I'm Tanya Dessa, passion igniter and leadership coach, and welcome to the Leadership Lounge, where we explore and experiment with ideas and actions that you can take into the workplace to help you be seen and heard. The topic on the table today is employee engagement. It's an epidemic in the world that we live in today. How do you not only hire in the right people, but retain them and get them moving up within the organization? Today we're joined by a special guest, Jacob Schneid. He's an expert in the employee engagement space, the founder of the Momentum Group, and he has a doctorate in adult education. He's going to be talking to us about the 3 conversations every manager should be having with their employees.
Okay, so let me unpack for you the secret of employee engagement in a few words. First of all,
please do.
so one thing that we recommend, and you'll see that in the next few minutes, is that in order to create engagement, you need to engage with your employees. And that means through conversations. And that it also means, very importantly, getting to know your employees, getting to understand them. Because if you get to understand them, you can manage them in a way that suits their needs and preferences. And then they'll resonate to that, and they'll become better employees over time. So the first conversation that we're recommending is what we call the expectations conversation.
The expectations conversation.
Yes. So every manager on the planet has expectations of his or her employees.
Right.
And likewise, employees have expectations of the manager, except they don't talk about it very much. Managers don't ask them, what do you expect of me? So the simple thing to do is to sit down with your employee and to say, what do you want from me as a manager? Now, that could be too direct for you. If it is, there are other ways of getting to the same information. So you could ask the employee, think back to your last manager, either here in this company or a previous company. What did you like about them the most? And what did you like about them the least? Another question you could be asking is, if you think back to your best manager ever, what was so great about that last manager? So that's how you get to the expectations, and that's going to help you in managing your employees. Next conversation is about aspirations.
The aspirations conversation.
Yes. So every employee has got aspirations. Again, they may not be articulated. They may not even be clear to the employee, him or herself, but they have them. And if you can help them understand what their aspirations are and help them move toward achieving those, they'll become better employees over time. Because everyone wants to have direction in their life. So questions around, where do you want to be in 2 or 3 years, whether it's here in this organization or somewhere else? Where do you see yourself? Or questions like, you probably have some special skill or talent that you'd like to develop. What is that? And how can we help you develop that? Or another question might be, you're really great at something. What is that thing that you're really great at? How do we help you do more of that here? So those are questions around aspirations. Last set of questions is what we call the preferences conversation.
The preferences conversation.
Yes. So every employee has got preferences, likes and dislikes about their experience at the workplace. So it involves things like, variety. So some employees, for example, would like to have a lot of variety in their work. They want to be doing something different and new every day, not the same routine stuff all the time. They get tired of that very quickly. Another kind of employee might be interested in doing things that involve visibility with senior management. They want to be doing high impact, big projects that are going to be visible and that will give them a chance to work side by side with senior managers.
What's in it for the managers? What's the benefit of managers investing their time in having these types of conversations with employees?
That's a great question. So what that involves, first of all, is that if you can do that regularly, and the employee sees that you're doing it consistently, the employee will say, hey, my manager cares about me. And that doesn't just care about my productivity, but cares about me as a human being. Everyone wants to be cared about as a human being.
Yes.
So that's extremely important.
Right.
And that will show up in terms of better performance over time, So another value for managers in all of this is we're all used as consumers to customize purchasing experiences. Mm-hmm. So think about, last time you ordered a book, let's say from Amazon. You picked a book that you really want, and then Amazon knows your profile as a consumer. Same goes for iTunes, same goes for Starbucks, and so many others. And so we're all used to that in our day-to-day lives, so we bring those expectations to the workplace. We want to be treated as human beings who are unique and individuals, and we want our experience at work to be individualized, customized to our needs.
Excellent. I think that's a really good point. It's all about customizing individuals' experiences,
exactly.
The way you manage them, the way you grow them as leaders,
yes.
So that you're helping them, rise to ranks, and they're able to become their own individual leader as well, and show up very authentically that way.
Yeah. So to sum everything up, Tanya, to us, engagement is about making small but consistent and steady investment in your employee. And it's done through conversations.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, click the subscribe button. And if you want even more useful and practical tips on leadership advice, come on over to tanyadessa.com to join the leadership tribe. Remember, own your awesomeness to be seen and heard in the workplace. See you soon.